Okay, so now we're going to be making a Origami Lotus. So first we're going to take our lotus paper, which has a bit of a yellow on this side and this side has a bit of a white. We're going to make sure that the yellow side with the word top is facing upwards. Next we're going to fold them in half diagonally like this and crease it. And we're going to open it back up and fold along this diagonal line like this and crease it well and open it back up. Next we're going to take each of the four corners and fold the corners into the middle. So we're going to take this one and fold it into the middle and crease it well, and then we're going to take this one and fold it into the middle and fold each corner into the middle. Now, because we're going to be folding the paper many times, it's going to get harder to crease, so we can also take scissors and go over our folds with the scissors so that we get a nice crease. Next we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to take each of the four corners and we're going to fold them into the middle. So we're going to take this corner and fold it into the middle and crease it. You can take your scissors and help crease it. And while we're folding, you will notice that I'm not exactly folding to the middle exactly. I've left sort of a little margin. That's sort of important because paper will get thicker and harder to fold. So we have to leave a little bit of space in the middle for the paper to fold better. So even if we end up with a big gap like that, it's okay. It's actually better. Then we're going to take our four corners and we're going to fold it in again. And now you're going to start to find it really hard because the paper is really thick. So here you can directly take the pair of scissors to help you get that nice crisp edge. And you'll find that the paper starts to wrinkle a bit. It's okay, just make sure it's smooth before you press down. And then fold it in and press down. And it does take a bit of force, so if you need help, make sure you ask somebody strong. Okay, next we're going to turn it over to the other side and we're going to bring the four corners into the middle again. And this part, the paper is already very, very thick. And we're going to fold it a fourth time and take your pair of scissors and just crease it really well. Be careful not to hurt yourself doing it. So, crease it, and you'll see it's kind of puffing up. It's okay, that's normal. And just crease it well. And the last one. Okay, now we're going to open it all back up. And we're going to turn it back to the other side. So you will see four lines along here. We're going to fold just a little bit above that line outwards so we get a nice triangle shape. And we're going to do that for all four sides. So a little bit above the line, we're going to fold upwards. And do the same here. And use your scissors to crease it well. And fold upwards. Next, this is the fun part. We're going to take these little corners that are on the inside and not the outside ones, the little ones on the inside, and we're going to bend them back. And when we bend them back, it will fold where we creased it before. So we're going to take that, bend it back, and we're going to hold it with our finger on this side in the middle, and then we're going to bend this one back, and this one back, and this one back. And you'll find that it kind of caves into a little bowl shape. We're going to pop that so that it turns inside out. And so it looks like this on the other side. And we can shape it a little bit so that the points look nicer. And then we're turning it back to this side. And then we're going to take the inner flaps and we're going to pull them outwards very carefully. And if you put your finger right here in the middle, you can pop it out. So that petal will pop out. So if you take this flap and slowly peel it outwards, be careful not to be too aggressive with pulling your paper because it might rip it. So we just carefully pull it out, and in that middle part we pop it outwards. So peel it, put your finger in the middle and just press it and pop it outwards. And then we're going to finish off our lotus by peeling the last layers out. So this we've got to be very careful because this one rips easily. It's just turning it outwards like this, just a little. And it's very easy to rip, so be very careful. And then we're done. So you turn it over and you can shape it a bit. And we've got our very pretty lotus flower. And we can add it to our flower garden.